Hello, welcome back. So on this one, we're gonna have graph the lines K1 and K2. They're shown on the grid, and it says which system of inequalities best represents this graph. So I'm gonna pick 2 points that are fairly obvious to use in terms of them being my perfect points. I definitely have a oops, dang it. Sorry. All right, let me lock it. I definitely have a perfect point here, and I have a perfect point there. It's my x and my y intercepts. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going down 4, and I'm going right 9 units. So my slope is going to be 4/9. And my y-intercept is up there at 4. So my equation is going to be y is equal to 4/9 x plus 4 for my first equation. Now, all of these are in standard form. So that means I need to multiply, I need to get rid of my fraction. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 9. So then that's going to become 9y is equal to, oh, and that needs to be negative. That's negative 4/9. So that's going to be negative 4 plus 36. Now I'm going to move that's going to be x. I'm going to move my 4x over to the other side. So then that's going to become 4x plus 9y is equal to 36. That's for the first equation, which matches answer choice F. But let's double check. So I know that my second one has a slope, or a y-intercept, at -2. And I'm going to pick 2 perfect points. I know I have a perfect point there, and I have a perfect point there. I'm going up 1, 2, 3, and I'm going right 1. So my slope is equal to positive 3 over 1, which is equal to 3. So my equation is going to be y is equal to 3x minus 2. Now I move my x over, so that's going to be negative 3x plus y is equal to negative 2. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Now, in order for me to make this correct in terms of standard form, I need to get rid of the negative 3. So I need to multiply that by negative 1. I need to multiply this side by negative 1. So that's going to be positive 3 minus y is equal to positive 2, which is our second equation. So that one works. All right. Now, number 49, it says, which of these statements about the graph y is equal to 1/3 times 2/3 to the power of x is true? This is our a value. That's our initial value. So that would have a y-intercept at 0, 1/3. So then that crosses out b. And there is no vertical asymptote, so that crosses out A. And the graph has a y-asymptote at y is equal to 1/3. No, that's our value that is began. So our only possible choice is D. Now we do know that this is true because our B value is less than 1. So that means it's a decreasing exponential function. Okay. Number 50. The table represents the points on the graph of a linear function. Which equation represents the same relationship? So now look, this is in point. All of these are in point slope form. So that means our slope. So we need to find our slope. So we're going to look for our change in y over the change in x. So when I go from negative 268 so negative 268, oops, negative 268 plus a 72, 72, negative 2, 68, plus 72. So I'm adding, each time I go change, when I go from here to here, I'm adding 72. So let's see if that works for the second one. Yep, so each time I'm adding 72. So my change in y is adding 72 positive. When I go from negative 20 to 14, I'm adding 6. Let's check. Negative 20 plus 6 will give us negative 14. So now that's going to be 72 over 6. 72 divided by 6 is going to be equal to 12. So our slope is going to be positive 12. So that's going to discount f and discount h. So now my other answer choices are h and j. Now remember, this is y1 and this is x1. So now let's look. It has 268 here and it has 20 there. So now our answer choice is j because this is our, oops, nope, sorry, I did that wrong. So that means our x1, that means our h is our answer choice. Almost made that mistake myself. So be very careful so that you don't make that same mistake that I almost made. So h is going to be our answer choice. And I'll do this one in the next video because that one might take a little bit.